Jeanette Larsen with Growth University and Growth Unlimited, and today we're talking about New Year's resolutions. In fact, in this particular episode, we're going to be talking about why some experts say no to making New Year's resolutions. Tony Robbins, one of my favorite coaches, talks about New Year's resolutions, and Tony doesn't make New Year's resolutions, and this is why. He says that 80% of New Year's resolutions fail by February, and he recommends that people set goals instead of making resolutions. Now, I think this is kind of splitting hairs in terms of talking about terminology, because basically a New Year's resolution is a goal. However, I do understand what Tony's saying, because there's a certain amount of romanticism that's tied to the process of making New Year's resolutions. And I don't think a lot of people really look at a New Year's resolution as what they perceive as a goal, because a goal has a tendency to make you think that there's going to have to be work involved. And New Year's resolutions are just something that we kind of do as a social norm, something that is a tradition, something that's part of being in the holidays. And if we set goals that we don't ever have any intention of keeping, then what is the purpose? What is the reason for taking the time to do it? So basically, what Tony is saying here is if you really want to make changes in your life, you need to take it seriously. And so rather than setting, quote, New Year's resolutions, unquote, look at the real picture in a realistic manner and say, yes, I'm going to set a goal. Because I know that working through that goal is going to take effort, but the payoff in the long run is going to be far well worth my time and effort. This lets you step back, take a look at it more seriously, think about it, understand the process that you're looking with, and plan it a little bit better. All of those things are going to help you achieve your goals more effectively. So whether you call them New Year's resolutions or goals, there are some things that you need to be aware of. First of all, when you make a New Year's resolution, one of the things that you need to be aware of is the difference between the perception of what a resolution is and what a goal is. A resolution is something that usually doesn't require a whole lot of effort on your part to achieve. For example, a resolution might be something, a decision to not do a specific behavior, like not eating ice cream or before going to bed. A goal, on the other hand, is a series of calculated steps designed to help you achieve that resolution. It's like starting a mindfulness meditation practice at bedtime. By this definition, it might be more straightforward to think of goals as the planned out process of achieving your resolution. By setting goals, you're differentiating your desired outcome from the steps you have to take to achieve it. So, what's the point of a New Year's resolution? By establishing objectives, resolutions create an end result to center your efforts on. It all comes back to the way you set goals. Goals, not resolutions, are the key that bring long-term growth and success. And the secret to setting compelling goals is knowing why you want what you want and finding purpose and meaning in meeting those goals. Creating compelling goals will help you stay inspired even when the times get tough. What resolutions are you considering? Whether it's to grow professionally or get into a better state of health, you'll have a hard time succeeding unless you're really interested in setting and working towards a goal. Okay, so first of all, you need to decide and commit to make a change. New Year's resolutions come easily. You won't succeed unless you're willing to change your lifestyle. All the trendy resolutions in the world won't work for you unless you have the mindset that is going to allow you to make the real changes. Make the decision now that you're going to change some aspect of your life and then commit to making it happen. Secondly, document what you want. Should you make a New Year's resolution? Instead of merely resolving to change your behavior in your head, write your goal down. Not on a computer, but write it down on a piece of paper using a pen or a pencil, and then post it somewhere where you can see it on a daily basis. It will help you remember it better as you are working towards achieving it. Be crystal clear on what you want and document it. It's the best way to get into the right state of mind to achieve your goals. Then, as you are becoming crystal clear on it, understand why you want to do this. For example, your New Year's resolution might possibly be you want to get a promotion at work. But why? Do you want to learn more about your field? Do you ultimately want to make more money so that you can better support your family the way you want to support them? Or to save more so that you can achieve financial freedom? Understand not just the short-term outcome of what you want, but the true purpose of your goal. When you understand why you want your goal, you'll find a way to achieve it. Even when things get challenging, with no New Year's resolutions to create performance anxiety, you're free to make incremental changes that accumulate across the board as you achieve your goal. And then find absolute certainty and take action. It's okay to have no idea of how you're going to accomplish your goal when you're first starting out. But regardless of how far along you are in your plan to achieve your goal, you must operate from a mindset of absolute belief and faith that you can accomplish it. That's a key to success. A goal is not saying, well, I'm going to try to do this, or I'm going to try to do that. A goal is, I am going to do this. And then, because once you make that commitment to yourself, then it opens the door for you to find the way to achieve what it is that you want to do. Okay, if achieving your goal becomes an absolute must, then nothing else matters. You'll do whatever it takes to get there. Sacrifices won't even be a question, and all of your excuses will go out the window. The next step is to measure your progress as you're working towards achieving that goal. Should you make New Year's resolutions if they're not measurable? If you can't measure your success? No, you need to have specificity, and you need to be able to track your progress. That's the key to success. If your New Year's resolution is to be healthier, how are you going to measure it? If making a certain number of meals at home each week instead of eating out is a way to measure that, that's something you can do. And if your resolution is to be healthier, then the goal that should go with it should be something like, I am going to eat dinner at home 5 nights a week. Is walking 3 miles every day something that would help you achieve that resolution? Setting the goals to go in hand with those resolutions is the secret to achieving the resolutions. And then the last thing is keep going. As you move forward on your journey, know that there are going to be challenging times. What's the point of having a New Year's resolution if they don't help you gain perseverance? When faced with a setback, or if you feel you've failed completely, don't give up. Move forward and ask yourself, what will it cost me if I don't accomplish this? Am I missing out on an incredible opportunity? Will I disappoint my children or miss out on living the life that I want? Those things can help you galvanize and move forward toward achieving your goals. And then as you move closer to it, you're going to gain self-esteem and self-actualization as you realize that you are successful. Starting out your year with no New Year's resolutions can be a liberating experience of getting what you really want. If you are really set on wanting to set New Year's resolutions, though, what you probably need to do is decide on a resolution and then set goals that you can use to make it happen. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and share it with your friends. Also, I'd love to hear about your thoughts. about setting New Year's resolutions and goals to help you achieve them. If you're looking for ways to take control of your life, visit us at Growth University and Growth Unlimited. Go to www.growthunlimited.org and see how we can help you. Thank you for joining me, and have a great day. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.